We came back from the beach this morning and it's super hot, and obviously the beach is Courtney's new office, so you know, obviously we had to go there. But I had a coffee. I didn't want to swim because I just wasn't in the mood to swim, but we are really enjoying the summer days before it becomes autumn, a little bit cold. So yeah, and then I started doing a little bit of work. But hello, I hope you are having a good day whenever you are watching this. And if you hear that sound, we all know you're South African. It's load shedding, so inverter is playing this annoying sound. I wish it didn't have the sound because it's so irritating, and it's right next to my desk. But I have a meeting in 4 minutes, and then I have a mini procedure this afternoon. I did mention it before that I am having, well, there was discussions about having the Mirena, and I'm having the Mirena done this afternoon. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually having anxiety, and I'm not someone that usually has anxiety with procedures, but I think it's just because I don't know what to expect. And then I took this afternoon off, and then I took sick leave for tomorrow, so, or like Tuesday, which is the next day. And yeah, I actually want to show you the box, because when I got it from the pharmacist, I was like, excuse me, is this thing going in me? But I'm going to show you the box. So these are my ibuprofen, and then this is a pill that I need to take just 2 hours before I go in. And then guys, this is the box. This is the box, and I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. Like I said, I'm full of anxiety. Yes, Courtney. Say hello, Courtney.
Hello.
My house husband. I like telling people that.
Just like you said, just another day in the office from you by the beach.
Yeah, so often, like when I see people, I'm like, I don't even know these people. They're like the most random people. I remember we went to Delbrook, and then those people were like just talking to us, and I said, oh no, this is my house husband. And I was like, why do you keep telling random people that I'm a house husband? So I'm like, because I enjoy him being, well, he's still irritating though, so I do go to the office, but it's nice telling people that, you know, it's not a housewife, it's a house husband. But anyway, back to this. Super long, so I am like freaking out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we'll see how today goes. Let me get to my meeting, and then once load shedding is done, I'll start prepping for the procedure.
Looks 27, 28, provisionally. That's a mess.
Yeah, surprisingly. Right, anything else we have to...
I'm officially out of office, but there are a few things like social media stuff I need to do, and I created a new intro and outro for our YouTube channel, which I'm trying to revive and get done. But anyway, I need to take this pill now, and I need to put it under my tongue, and I think I just need to dissolve there, but here we go. Look how tiny it is. It's like a tiny thing. Okay, I don't know what it does. It's just under my tongue. I don't feel it dissolving. Buff says stick this pill under the tongue. I don't know what sublingually. What does sublingually mean?
Is it one?
Yeah, I really put it under my tongue.
Take one tablet sublingually under the tongue at once. Just put it there. It must dissolve from there. So you can play with it there or something.
I'm just leaving it there. Is it? At least kind of dissolving. I want to know what sublingually means.
It says sublingually / meaning under the tongue.
It means placed under the tongue,
Yeah.
where it comes from. Oh.
You must sort your fish fingers out, Mariana.
Okay, anyway, it's dissolving under my tongue. And then I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna go at like 2ish. The next day, it's actually almost 1 o'clock because I only also woke up now. I had a hell of a headache this morning. Took a pain pill, slept, but I want to talk about my experience of this Mirena. It failed. I never got it because of a lot of different things, and I actually want to talk about it because I think for anyone who wants to get it or is fascinated by it, I'll talk about it. The Mirena is essentially like it's a contraceptive, right? The reason why I specifically got it was because I have heavy periods, and they at a point where I literally am full on. I feel like I'm having a stroke when I'm on it. I decided to get it, and I was meant to prepare for it. Right shot. Go to the gynecologist, and also I didn't show you that experience because there's no way that I'm gonna film my legs up in the air, and it was a whole weird thing in general. So what we did was, I had to obviously take that pill that you saw, I had to put under my tongue so that it could open kind of from what I can understand, it kind of opens the cervix wall just a little bit. So this is what a Mirena looks like. I'm going to show you a little picture. It's a small little tiny thing that kind of eventually makes the lining of the cervix or your uterus like very thin, so that the bleeding is a lot more thinner when I'm on my periods, and a lot of times they eventually go away, or in most cases they go completely away until I can replace it again every 5 years. So we check for how my uterus is. My uterus is, what I've gathered, is not normally a straight line. Some of them curve, and apparently mine curves. So it goes, mine goes in and then it curves like that. So she had to measure like how many centimeters is it until she reaches the actual end of my cervix, and then also she needed to see how she needed to insert it, right? She was like, oh, this is gonna be a little tricky, but let's have a go at it. She first tested out with all her equipment, but also she had to inject the cervix wall as well. That was an interesting experience. Also, we realized that I'm allergic to color condoms, because normally she'll put a color condom or a condom over the camera. It's this long thing. It's a camera that goes in. In the 2 occasions that I've gone to a gynecologist, it's always been the clear condoms, right? But this time she used a purple one, and then I was like, why am I burning down there? She's like, oh my word, I think you're allergic to color condoms. So I was like, after she injects me, I'm like, oh, it's a uncomfortable experience. If you ever had a pap smear, it's a weird, uncomfortable feeling, right? She injects me, and then we practice with like a metal one, like a long metal thing, so she could see how far, and if it is, you know, 5 centimeters deep, whatever. So we do that, and as she does it, I'm like, why am I sweating? Why am I feeling nauseous and stuff? And she said, oh my word, this is such a rare thing. In a few people, when you hit a specific nerve, people get nauseous and sweaty and clammy, and she's like, oh, this is also a potential issue. So I had to cool down, deal with it, kind of like get over it. And then she told Courtney, she was sitting in the other room where her office was, and then she told Courtney to go and get something at the shop, like whether it's a bit like a beverage or a chocolate or something. So while he was gone, I said, listen, I really mentally prepared myself to get it. Let's just try it again with the practice stuff before we open the box. So she's like, are you sure? So I said yes. So we did it again, and I was absolutely fine. So she said, we're good to go. We opened the box, and then she actually showed me why the box was so long, because it's the Mirena that's inside, and then it's this long contraption for her to kind of push it in, right? So as she did it, I was like, oh, I'm starting to cramp. So she's like, oh, I think I hit the wall. So I told you my uterus goes like this and then it curves. So it only went up until there. It did not want to turn at all to go right up until the top. So she put the camera up there again and she said, oh my gosh, it just would not turn, which means unfortunately I have to go into theater to have it done because it just wouldn't work. And then I also started getting clammy, and also it hit the wall and I started cramping like anything, you know, when you have those period cramps. And I haven't had period cramps in a long time because I was on the injection had made me not get my period until I told you guys in December that I was kind of bleeding the whole entire month. But she explained to me that there was actually spotting, so I was like, no, that's fine. I've kind of realized it afterwards. It was something new for me, so we are going back onto the injection until I can go into theater to have it done. Luckily, not all my money is wasted. She can speak to the manufacturers and then they will reimburse her or give her a new one, and then I'll be reimbursed. I don't know when that's gonna happen because then I said, okay, until Court and I's medical aid is sorted, we will deal with all of that sort of issues. But yeah, a lot of things I discovered about my body and what's happening over there, and I genuinely thought I was gonna get this Mirena, but it did not happen. It's so unfortunate because, okay, this is the one thing I can sort of fix. For now, I'm just kind of like sleeping and just relaxing because my uterus has been in so much trauma. So I'm just chilling. She actually put me off for the entire week. I'm not gonna be off for the entire week because I also have a lot of work to get through, and I didn't like prepare for the entire week work-wise. But I'll give you an update, and also if you're fascinated by it, here you go.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good.
It's Valentine's Day! No, I don't care much for Valentine's Day, but I did think of wearing this dress because I only wore this dress once. Because I don't typically celebrate Valentine's Day. It's not like it's Christmas or anything, but he is actually, he went to church because it's Ash Wednesday. He's Catholic, I'm not Catholic. We have a very interesting marriage. Two different denominations. It's a fun time. I literally am catching up with the backlog of work. My uterus is doing fine. It's not in trauma anymore. We adults, we can talk about it. I have an appointment today at Clicks to have my injection done because I was like, you know what, I just want to get things going. Prepping, doing things. I need to put in a contraceptive, and I spoke about it a little bit on my Instagram stories because a lot of people don't know about the Mirena, and I was just talking about like my experience and how I got to the point and so forth. So if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it. I have such a headache. It's just a nightmare for me. So I am going to just take a headache pill, and there was that. And then I also have to restock on my iron supplement. Oh my word. My iron supplement, and then my European, which is the B12 one. I have to do that as well. And then when I get my, I was talking to Courtney, and when I get my reimbursement from the Mirena, I'm actually going to use it for my iron infusion because the iron infusion that I specifically have to get is 4,200 rand, and I think I maybe have mentioned it, but it was a whole process because remember Court and I got kicked off the medical aid when he resigned. So literally a few days they would not cover it, even though we had an ample amount. Like when I'm talking about the ample amount of savings, they would not pay for it because in their defense they just said, oh, we are leaving the medical aid, so they wouldn't pay for it, which was like so annoying. And we are quickly phoned the other day to ask like, when are you guys gonna pay out? And they said like only in April, like the beginning of April or sometime in April, which is very annoying because they take 4 months for, you know, service providers to claim. They give service providers 4 months to claim, and then that's it. And I know there was a claim done now in January, which was like so odd for a thing that I done in September. So it's very interesting to learn these medical things. But once I get that reimbursement, I'm gonna get the iron infusion because my iron, like I said, is kaput. So I don't even know I'm alive. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this fine pill, do a little bit of work, and then go and have my injection done. At 2 o'clock, we're gonna do grocery shopping, and then it's just gonna be another chill day today.
Yeah.
was so sore.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings.
Good morning. Today is Thursday and I'm pretty much just gonna be behind my desk all day today because I'm so behind on so many things just because of all my medical stuff that took some time this week. Also I don't know what's going on, but I think it's just my time management, or I am so overwhelmed, which I've expressed to both the manager and the director that things are just not looking great. Like, I have stuff that's still sitting from January that I've not even touched yet, and every time I think I'm making progress, the next bunch of stuff gets allocated to me, and so I'm trying to like offload onto other people, but it's so difficult because those people are also busy. So it's a little bit of a situation right now, but like I said, I only have 2 meetings today, potentially 3. I am just gonna get those done. I finished my camping video. If you watch it, that was a weird one, and I think it's mainly because we were so on top of each other that I felt a little overwhelmed by the recording of the campsite. So do what you want to do. If you want to criticize me, that's totally fine. But I was reading, I don't know if you guys are Twitter lovers, but I'm a Twitter lover, and a South African woman said that she wants to criticize South African YouTubers and how they do their lifestyle videos and how boring it is, etc. And I was reading the comments and I got a lot of insight into what people really want. They are tired of the talking, so yeah, and the lifestyle videos are pretty much boring. So I like those type of conversations because you get insights into what people are looking for. With that in mind, I'm gonna try and update just how I do my vlogs and make it more entertaining and fun for you, and try different angles and do different things. So there was a good focus group on Twitter. But let me get cracking because I got my meeting at 9, and also with load shedding. How fun! And this is supper. What is this rice called again? Basmati rice. And like a chicken creamy thing. And we're watching The Rookie. We have a few episodes left and then we're deciding what series we're gonna watch. It's actually really interesting and funny.
That's funny and it's intriguing, that's the word.
Yeah.
It's intriguing and interesting at the same time. It was one day last week when we watched it. Like a whole day.
We sat from 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, it was on a Saturday.
Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning to like 4 o'clock the next morning.
The next morning. We were hectic. Anyway, let's play.
Baby. Oh, I missed you.
Yeah, I missed you too.
I am so tired. It is, I'm sorry to not read time, 20 to 1, and I pretty much have been sitting over here because normally I change environments when I work from home, and now that Courtney is here, it's a problem. So I said go and sit inside and go and study because we both haven't done our online course just so FYI this week, because this week was so quick, like chaotic. We are gonna go quickly to the small little center around the corner from where we stay, because I need to get water. We forgot our bottles at home, because at Checkers it's like 5 rand versus 27 rand for a new bottle. But there's a water place here that I'm hoping will be more or less the same. I'm gonna run quickly into Woolworths because I need to buy more Apple. My Apple's done for the week, and Apple's so expensive. Oh my god! And then come back home, and then I don't know, Courtney, what you gonna do? Chill.
Yeah.
Chill. We need to find a new
So we must
series.
get a new series. You're stealing the words right out of my mouth.
Because we finished The Rookie last night. Now actually we must watch that NASCAR thing.
Yeah, you
we
fell
started.
asleep
Yeah,
on the first episode
we
last
started
I
watching.
wanna watch that Griselda or Griselda or Griselda.
I don't know, whatever. So we need to do that. And then I still have to do a tiny bit of more work, but I'll do it while I'm sitting here. And then pretty much that's gonna be our Friday. Good morning. It is Saturday. I don't normally do vlogs on a Saturday. I always like cap it off on Friday, but it is just after 12 and Courtney's in the office doing his music hobby thing. If you guys didn't know, that's his hobby that he enjoys. But I pretty much was sitting here sewing this shorts of mine, because the shorts, I love this. It comes with a matching shirt, and I went a size lower, too tight, went a size bigger, too big. So I'm kind of just like cinching it in the waist. Not a best sewer, but hey, I can sew at least. And then I've been sitting here watching, I watched NASCAR yesterday, and then I ended up going down a rabbit hole and I watched Bubba Wallace's docu-series that he had, and he's like the only black NASCAR driver at the moment, and I thought that was interesting. So I told Courtney I actually am like invested now in NASCAR, which is funny. And now I'm watching this thing on Netflix called Quarterback, and I don't know when I became a sports person. I obviously did swimming and hockey and ballet. Those were the only things that I did in my primary school and high school days, and I was in the choir. After that I didn't care much about sports. I didn't care at all. I didn't watch it. And now all of a sudden I'm into golf, I'm into tennis, I'm now into, obviously I'm into Formula 1, and then now I've become into NASCAR and what they call it, football. For us it's rugby, but it's so weird. Like the other day I was watching Bafana and I was like, when did this become a thing? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. You can come along with me for all my things in life, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.